Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back on them and shunned their calls for help. If they have more to them than we've been seeing, then it has to emerge here. They understand the consequences if that does not happen.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right, played into the... Up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cash, aim forwards. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's anyone's ball now. Gravenberg. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got away with one there. Chiesa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Onana, that's an imaginative pass. He can run onto that. He's cut it out. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Pacho. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Isak really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Sancho. Watkins is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Gomez. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Out to the left it goes. That's really well manoeuvred. Watkins. Great ball if he can get there. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Picks it up out wide. Climbs up big! And it's Salah. That's a little off target. Sancho. Digne. Mings. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Watkins. Watkins! Watkins, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Buendia. Calmly anticipates. Gravenberg! And again! And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister. It's a loose ball. Chiesa. McAllister. Now it's Watkins. And here's the chance to counter. Watkins, gently done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mohamed Salah. McAllister wins the duel this time. Steaming on goalwards. And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chiesa! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wits! Buendia. So, what can they make of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gomez. That is a little undercooked. Watkins. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, good ball. He's got... It's Barkley! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Wits is having a shot! Barkley looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, they could break here. Moved on forwards. And he's managed to get free. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through, shapes to shoot! It's there! And they get themselves in front! All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Chris, some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mohamed Salah is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gomez. McAllister. And it's played forward. Kerkesh. That's tidy. Now it's Wirtz. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played back to the goalkeeper. Wirtz! Wirtz! Mings. Watkins looks to get on the end of this. Watkins. And it's Wirtz. Can he dig out a shot? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Up towards the front line.
Keep calm and carry on. That's...
Oh, they could take the shot! So close to drawing level.
Watkins was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
Oh, what a climb! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Gakpo. Robertson. Played in by Rob. Tries a shot! Should have put that one away.
Isak really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bizot sends that a long way. Watkins, spread out to the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Robertson. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Gakpo. And that's a good ball. Vid, and the finish! Konsa is there, and he can get that clear. Throw it. Robertson. Robertson opts to play it back. Time added on 4 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Mings forwards and with intent. Bailey. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.